Today's definitely going to be a rest day. I think you can even hear it in my voice how tired I am. So instead of exercising, I'm going to do some foam rolling. I have black roll here. Really like it. It's very hard, but it's also very short, very compact, and you can just fit it anywhere. We start with something nice. Something nice is rolling for the back. So you place the foam roller in the middle of your back, interlace the hands behind your head, lift your head up, and then you're rolling. Stay in the middle of the back, don't go to the lower back. Someone told me if you're rolling over your kidneys, you get sick. I don't know, but I don't want to find out actually. Right. So stay in the middle of your back and then slowly move towards your upper back. Your head is heavy in your hands and your elbows are pointing to the side. And then slowly go between your shoulder blades. All right, and then go a little bit higher. And then move back so the roller's between your shoulder blades. Place your hips down and open your chest. Keep your hands interlaced behind your head. Elbows dropping to the side, holding here for a chest stretch. And then slowly come up and into a seated position. So extend your arms forward, get hold of your thighs, lift up until you're sitting down. All right, let's come to the less pleasant part, which is the legs. So you have the foam roller on your outer thigh. The top leg steps in front and you're supporting yourself with one hand. And then you're starting to roll. So I'm lifting that bottom foot off the mat and I'm rolling. So this is the part, I want to warn you, but there may be a little bit of swearing going on. I try and keep it to a minimum. So you're rolling here. Oh my God. So maybe start with a small section and then you're traveling towards the knee. So you're not going below the knee. And then slowly move into the other direction. Roll here a few times. And then if you can, do some big rolls. So maybe use both hands to support you here and then roll. So if there's a spot that feels especially tight, spend a little bit of time there. You don't have to roll the whole time. You can also stay steady. I just find my spot. One amongst many. So hold here. And maybe you have another spot. Hold there for a bit. Good. All right. And release for a moment. So take both of your hands behind you. And you're bringing the roller to your hamstrings. And you're rolling there. It's a bit more accessible. Okay, and then let's switch legs. So other leg goes onto the roller, top leg goes onto the mat. You support yourself with your hands, raising your bottom foot off the mat, and then you roll. So stay small, stay in one section. And when you can't bear it anymore, move to another section. Maybe a little bit closer towards the knee. So that's where it gets me, really a lot. And then slowly go up. So one side may feel different from the other. So do you think this is my harder side? This is my left leg. And again, if you have a spot that feels especially tight, find it and you can stay there. Oh, I want to cry. Who would have thought that a thing like this can be so painful? And it's meant to be good for you. What's that all about? All right, so I'm suffering with you. Now take your hands behind you. Find your hamstring, and then you're rolling there. Okay. And release. Come sitting on your roller. So this one is very short. I'm going to lean over to my side shortly, so I'm going to need to scooch over so my ass fits on it. All right, so you're straightening out the bottom leg, and then you're rolling. Okay? All right, so far so good. Not too bad. I'm going to make it a little bit harder. I'll place my ankle above the knee, like you do in a figure 4 stretch, and again, leaning to the side, and I roll. So that feels a little bit harder now. So you can go big, you can stay small. All right, and release. I'm going to switch legs. I'm going to place the other ankle above the knee. That's when it really gets hard. So especially if you have sciatic pain, can bring a bit of a release there, or relief rather. Oh, yeah. And try and get your glutes in this area. I don't want to say muffin tops, but exactly there. All right, let's switch sides. So I'm going to scooch over here, straightening the bottom leg and rolling just to warm up. Okay. All right, once I'm warm, I'm going to make it a little bit harder. Taking the ankle above the knee, leaning to the side again and rolling. Okay, you ready? Take the other ankle above the knee. Keep the foot flexed and then roll. So again, one side may feel different from the other. So do you think that's my easier side? All right. And then find your muffin top area. Not that you have any, just the area there. Or if you have any, nothing wrong about that. All right, and release. Come rolling off your roller. I'm going to do a little bit the inner thighs. Okay, so you lay kind of on your front. You have the foam roller like so, diagonal. Yeah? And you place your inner thigh onto the roller. Right? So you need to adjust it a little bit. So you don't have to be very precise, just see what works for you and then roll. So maybe keep it big. Really go towards the inner thighs. And then move a little bit further away. So you're just above the knee. Right, I roll there. Okay. And now stop rolling. Straighten out your leg. And bend. And again, you straighten. And you bend the leg again. Do that a few times. You can also have your legs straight. And then tiny, tiny rolls there. So again, you're not going onto the knee. You're staying above it. All right. And then do a few bigger rolls at the end. Or if there's any other point you want to stay, you do that. All right, and then come rolling off. Let's just quickly do the front of the leg as well. So have the roller just underneath one leg, and then you're rolling forwards and backwards. So again, this is a little bit more accessible, I find anyway. Okay, then go close towards your hip flexors, and maybe lean over. Okay, this is a little bit harder now. Leaning over towards the side. Yeah, that is definitely harder. And roll there. Okay, so keep going. Just want to show you. So it's this area you wanna get. And I'll stay here a little bit longer as well. And maybe go a little bit further down towards your quads. But lean over to the side. So not all the way on the front. That's too easy. Stay a little bit on the side, but not all the way. Oh my God, what is that? All right, then let's switch legs. Can't bear it anymore. Okay, so inner thighs. Okay, so adjust the roller. So I can kind of have it diagonally here. And then roll. Stay at the center of your inner thigh. Okay. And then come a little bit closer. And bigger rolls again. And then move it, roll a little bit further away. So it's just above the knee. And roll there. So my other leg is on the mat, because I think otherwise it's a little bit too hard. Don't want to be in a plank. Okay, now stay here, find your spot. Now straighten the leg. And bend. And again, straighten. And bend. Straighten. And bend. So you can keep doing that, or you keep your legs straight. Maybe do a micro roll. All right, and release. Okay, maybe do a few bigger rolls at the end here. Okay, the quads. So have the roller underneath the leg, and you're just rolling forwards and backwards on your quads. So far, so good. The easier bit. And then lean slightly over to the side. Go a little bit higher. Get your hip flexors. So this is nice if you're a runner or cyclist, or if you're sitting a lot. Yeah, this is the kind of stuff you need to do. Even if you're a yoga teacher, it hurts. Go a little bit further down. All right. And release. Okay, let's one more time do the back. Just to finish with something nice. Just place the roller in the middle of your back. Interlace your hands. Raise your hips up and roll. Now bring your elbows up towards the ceiling and roll again. Okay, place your hips down. The roller is between your shoulder blades. And open your chest. You can extend your arms. Maybe the head goes onto the mat. And interlace your hands behind your head again. Lift up. And bring the roller towards your neck. So again, you can adjust here. Have your arms by your side now. Now move slowly. Get my hood out of the way. Roll from side to side, very slowly, very small movements, especially if you have a very hard roller like me. If you have tension headaches, this is a nice exercise to do. So I'm always very tense in my neck. We stay on one side, hold here. And over to the other side, hold. And release. You're all done. Doesn't that feel nice? Thank you very much for joining me. Namaste. I'm going to stay here for a bit.